since it was in the future, there was nothing holding me back to be able to be a little bit more creative and artistic.
It's not what I expected.
Everybody always says, well, the book was much better. Well, I think we are really attempting to make a movie that the movie is going to be as good as the book.
I think mostly what excited me was the fact that it was in the future.
If you just do a little bit of the black.
We had discussions with Suzanne, who basically said, you do clothes, I don't. Use your best judgment. So I was very happy to hear that.
Well, when I read it the first time, I really was excited about the fact that that as a makeup artist, I was going to be able to encompass just about everything I've ever learned, which is everything from injury to prosthetics to beauty makeup. I mean, we had camouflage makeup. I mean, we had it all in this film, and it was so much fun to create all of these different looks. Well, we do really have three distinct worlds in this film. We start off in District 12, which is a very much Grapes of Wrath type of situation.
We talked a long time about District 12. Post-war American feeling, but not a period film. It just has that feeling. And since District 12 is a coal mining town, we decided to go with a lot of gray.
A lot of grays and beiges. It's a very bland and dreary kind of a place.
We decided that the peacekeepers would be all in white, because I believe there's a description in the book that they're in white. And I don't know if I'm ever going to do white uniforms again as long as I live.
Anybody else have any spots on their pants?
Again, we tried to stay true to the book, and it's funny, Jen came in with blonde hair, we turned her dark, and she's a chocolate brown, and Josh walked in with dark hair, as dark as mine, and we had to bleach it out a couple times and color it.
I dyed my hair blonde, which is a new experience for me. I'm used to it now, though. It's weird because I can't picture myself with dark hair now. It's crazy.
My smile is so ingenuine. People are going to think that I hate it.
I'm somewhere, so we're going to hate each other.
Everybody seems to think she looks really spectacular with her dark hair, and I tend to agree.
You look beautiful. I laid something out for you, too.
One of the important dresses is her reaping dress. And we did go with the description in the book that she wears a blue dress. We actually found vintage fabric that we then dyed to the perfect color. We wanted a simplicity but an elegance to the dress, something that could have been her mother's. So that's one instance where we really did follow the book.
Let's get ready to go.
We do get a little glimpse of what Capital City is going to look like when Effie arrives. We decided that possibly Effie comes to District 12 and she tones herself down because she would almost look like a clown showing up there if she was in her full-blown Capital City look.
This is how we safeguard our future. I just love that.
Capital was definitely a collaborative effort. Judiana and I spoke about this weeks and weeks on end before we ever even came here.
It's futuristic, but we decided not to do it sort of futuristically. We decided to have it a very recognizable fashion so that people could relate to it.
We really wanted to have something that was very avant-garde, things that you only really see in magazines that nobody would ever really wear in real life. And we kind of took that and kind of got even more far out.
First of all, what I think is great about the costumes is that it's not what I expected. When you read the book, you think, well, they're gonna go futuristic. What's great is that they went back as well as forward. You've got elements from the 20s, from the 30s, from the 40s, from the 60s. It's all mixed up, which is what I think it would sort of be.
I don't think I can think of a movie where hair color has ever been showcased like it will be in this. We have tangerine hair, lime green hair, just so many different things. So here's our creative table. We've got every type of hair goods on this. Pink bows, we've got red puff balls, we have green, great colors. You can see the texture in Capital City is really odd. Here in this time we like smooth, beautiful hair. What's beautiful in that culture is kind of what we would not want. It's very frizzy, very unnatural. I tell you, it's a trick to take something that you would normally wear on Halloween and make it into this luxurious city.
We are actually trying to implement a eyebrow bleaching scenario for all of them.
See, be prepared to have your eyebrows bleached.
What are we looking at? My eyebrows that have disappeared? Or?
It just gives them such an odd, creepy look. Like she said, when you think it's over the top, you go twice as far.
You know, we have a lot of fuchsia and turquoise and pink. But in order to make it look not silly, we have a lot of black. There's a meanness to the Capitol. I mean, they like to watch children kill each other. So we decided a lot of black in there to mute the sort of brightness of the outrageous colors.
So what are you guys?
AVOX. Tongueless servants being punished
Ooh.
for some unknown crime.
Slaves of the Capitol.
What happened to your tongue?
They cut it out. We're not allowed to talk anymore.
They're my
And who
slaves.
are you?
I'm part of the Capitol.
Happy Hunger Games!
Effie is definitely a character that is built from the outside in, as you can see. She has a lot going on.
She's got the insane makeup and clothes and hair. She's basically everything that embodies what Katniss hates. Katniss like shoots birds and squirrels and to survive, and Effie wears them in her hair.
Everything large. The sleeves are large, or the skirt has something on it that's large. Everything's a little outrageous.
We just sort of created her one day in the trailer, and it was like, oh, there she is. Like, there's Effie. And we say that every morning when I start to put this on. It's like, she's not there yet, she's not there yet. And then a moment happens every day when I'm getting ready that's like, here's Effie, she's arrived.
Oh, hey! We are all anything he is going to be talking about.
Every time Elizabeth showed up to work, I was so excited to see her outfit. It was just like access this female part of my brain I didn't even know I have. I was like, oh my God, the fabric, the colors.
Each wig changes with her outfit, but there's a primness, a properness. She always wears her gloves. You know, a little bit of a school marm.
Loosen your corset, have a drink.
Yeah, let's accentuate what an amazing place it is. Okay. One more.
You know when you have those nightmares where you're like, oh my God, I had this dream that I was in this ridiculous dress in front of hundreds of people I don't know, and I just spin around like an idiot? And you're like, thank God it was just a dream.
The Girl on Fire dress, we wanted it to be a little simpler than the book. Not quite so sparkly and dancing with the stars. You know, Cinna's a very elegant man, so we thought he would design a very simple, elegant dress.
I went to Judiana and I said, Judiana, do you have more of the stones that you used in her gown? And she said, yes. And I said, may I put some on her shoulder just to kind of do it? And I went a little crazy and I added some stones that I had too. So it looked like it just exploded off onto her skin. And it was really beautiful. And she was, you know, just like a princess that day.
Are we balanced okay here? Do we need to do anything different?
Yeah, you need to get off.
I mean, the chariot outfit is rough. That's like wearing, I don't even know, like fitting into a leather sock.
We went a little farther than the book. In the book, it's basically leotards and tights, and we decided it had to have the look and shine of coal and be more dramatic.
When I would take it off, I would have just like red marks all over my body.
When she does the chariot ride, you know, because of her signature braid from the book, I'm building a headdress, all of these different braids to keep her in the continuity of that. We French braiding, fishbone braiding, we're basket weaving. She actually has a helmet on.
We have decided that the men of Capital City are basically going to be very groomed. Which means to me like they just spend a little bit too much time in front of the mirror. Maybe they've had some surgical fix-its and things like that.
I've never seen myself with mascara on before, so it's a shock every time I look in the mirror.
World champion freestyle sideburns. In the beard community, it's called a toilet paper roll. Do a quick curl and iron with it, wrap it around a can and spray it and blow it, and it's done.
Seneca is our head gamekeeper, and so I really wanted to create a really fantastic look for Wes.
But she went in and she just started kind of going at my beard. And she came up with the sickest design, like, you know, like this is really cool. And immediately Seneca has identification, you know, that's Seneca Crane, which again adds to the sort of celebrity status of a game maker.
I think Gary's first reaction was, oh my God, Mephistopheles, you know? He just thought, oh, it's like the devil. And I thought, well, you know what? He is the devil. He's the one sending all these children to their graves, you know? And he goes, okay, well, you can keep it. Just make these curvy things not so big, because originally they were big hooks, really big ones.
I'm hoping to see little kids at Halloween.